Hi all, thought I'd play one or two 5-minute games this afternoon. Okay, who's online? I have Baffler 2307 per French. Stick that pre-move in. The old gambit, which I'm going to ignore. I think I'll try and block in that bishop. So that bishop on B2. Try and play for E5 if possible. Okay. In fact, E5 might weaken my diagonal here, so I'll try knight A5. Try and chase that bishop first. Whoa! Okay. That's a turn up. I can put my bishop on the long diagonal now. Maybe H5, H4. Try and weaken these light squares. G5, G4 looks like a good laugh. Mind you, I'm going to get sliced on this diagonal if I'm not careful. This diagonal here. But on the other hand, this looks, I don't know, if it's knight on H1, Rook G8, Queen C7, big bishop on the diagonal, castles, might be okay. The rook's not a tactical target anyway on this diagonal at the moment. If I play Queen D7, then maybe E5 later. Trying to target H3. If I play A5, I could try and lock the queen side as well. I'll try and lock the queen side against A5 from white. Is there a good time for playing G takes here? Oh, I don't want him to double on B6. What about just... I'll wait for maybe bishop D8 to C7, then castle queen side. The bishop's pointing on that diagonal as well. So both bishops will be like this, and then castling queen side, and then GH and a rook G3 once this knight's not there, maybe, or a sack on E4 at the right moment. We're even taking this A pawn. Actually, I've just noticed. Why can't I take the A pawn? So I'm getting a clock advantage anyway. So a bit of manoeuvring isn't too much harm, I think. Bishop D8 to C7. If one of these pawns goes forward, say knight H. It's G3. I could play that now. Knight H5. Try and win the exchange. Getting a knight to G3 might not be a bad idea. In fact, just taking while I've got the chance. Okay, if I take and just knight H5, just secure a knight on G3. And there's bishop E4 here. And it's not needed. Okay, nice knight. I get my bishop to C7. That might discourage as well. F5. Bishop to C7. Okay, so I'm ready for casting queenside or even F5. Knight G5, rook takes, knight F1 check. So F5 might be good. Oh, he's on that. Okay, he's on knight H4 as well. What about F6 for the moment? Just trying to stop knight G5s. I need a bit more pressure, I think, before preparing a punch more before trying to do a sack. So castling. Oh. Okay. I'll let that pawn go. Just want to connect the rooks. Maybe F5 is going to be good. So no E5 or just rook G7 or Queen H7. That'll get at least a pin on H3. Queen H7. Okay, or knight H5. Okay, now Queen H7. Right, can I double up rooks or something? Is he going to chase all my pieces back? I can just double up rooks. Okay, knight g3. Knight g3 looks strong. He's not going to want to give up his queen, surely. Try knight g3 or f5. f5 might be the right time. So e5 rook, or knight g5 rook g5. Also knight g3 is coming in. Also the queen and this bishop on e4 look pretty strong. I think as a raging attack goes, coordination pieces, this looks gorgeous. I don't want to give up my bishop for weakening my king for the moment. Let's just take care. And then just knight g3. Try and keep the pressure on. To e4, takes, e3. Knight g3 to e4. He's going to offer his queen, takes, he'll get the queen. Don't want to lose material. Knight g3, rook takes, queen takes. Okay, what about knight f6 though? Now just, well, knight takes f4, I think knight here to get into that g4 square. Threatening actually a fork. That looks pretty strong. The diagonal looks pretty strong. Can I get on this diagonal? Queen h6 to c6. The rook's not going anywhere with that pawn there. Okay. Putting the pressure on. What's queen h4 to be considered? Bishop f3. Knight f2. What about just getting the centre now? Try and get in with rook e2. Okay, I don't want to lose f5. I'll keep this pin going. Maybe queen h8. Okay, f5's on the fire. What about rook e2 here? I could take on f3 here. I could take that bishop on d2. I think I'll take the bishop. Knight's still pinned to the queen, unless he wants a queen exchange. Okay, he might want a queen exchange. Okay. I resigned. Oh, that was one of my more vicious games recently. Yeah, I didn't want to play e5 because this diagonal is usually so maybe this was a mistake already, just allowing his bishop to be chomped. So I just went for it on the king side. I think I'm also a bit fed up with the dry games I'm seeing recently from master games. So playing with a bit of excitement like this. I'm sure you guys like this kind of action-packed opposite side castling and just going for it. So the reason I didn't like bishop f3 was queen f3 and coming onto my weaknesses. So I'm just keeping all the pressure here, all the trump cards, and just building on them, and then going through the centre, just picking up the piece. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.